Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on GT Games YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can delete sounds from game or modify them to your likings. Let's go straight into the game and show you the sound we're going to be changing today. There we go. As you can hear, I have a air raid siren. I already changed it, I already modified it. As you can hear, if you're if you can hear what it is, you can hear Patrick Star doing the Wii U siren. It's less annoying than it was. And I'm going to show you how you can do this. How you can make the air raid siren or any other siren you want. Even the click sound of your light. Even the sound of your doors. You can change everything as long as you know where to find it. So let's just go straight into where we can find the files and how we can get some audio that we want. For that you need to close up the game because otherwise it won't reload the sounds properly. As at least what I think. What you need for this is some kind of audio recording software. I'm using Audacity for this case. Just because you can just only record the audio and immediately transfer it to or export it to an OGG file, which is what we need. Audacity is free to download at the internet. You just can look it up. It's called Audacity. You can see it over here. You can probably go to the same link that's over here. If you have to pay for it, don't do it. If you get something else than this, don't do it. Well, they might be changing this in the future, of course. It depends on when you're watching this video. If you get any kind of problems with this, because these days scammers and hackers and everything make a website that looks exactly the same, just make sure that the link is exactly the same. And probably, if you go down, I'm not sure if you can see that. No, you cannot see it. But you probably can find somewhere the contact files, and then you can probably see their name and location where the company is located. But nevertheless, we don't got it right here. What you want to do then is you want to get a audio file. You can of course just download one. If you're into YouTube, you have YouTube Studio and you got an audio library with all kinds of audio files. I probably can look it up if I type in alarm or siren. Let me see. Well, you can find a lot here, so if you just want to download one over here, just you can use all kinds of things, of course. We got a police siren. I find those things from YouTube aren't that great. I'm not using them. So what I do is I'm using my Audacity and I'm going to some other place. For this example, YouTube, but you can also go to, I don't know, Spotify. As long as you don't copy, like, I don't know, I believe it's 10 seconds or more, then you get copyright problems. But you know, you're not doing this to distribute somewhere else. So what you want to do is you want to go to something you want to get. What you want to do then is open up your Audacity. Make sure that this microphone thing that is basically recording has been set to the output of your audio. So if you're watching a video right now, what you want to do is you want to go over to the right bottom of your screen, hover over your speaker symbol, and then it says Realtek or whatever your output is called. And what you want to do then is basically get the one over here. If you want to do this yourself by, I don't know, MIDI, like a keyboard or something, or your microphone, you just of course have to put it to a different channel. What you then want to do is basically straightforward. You want to record, so press R or this red button. I just use the red button. And once you're going to play the sound, the video, or what you want to call it, it's gonna record it all over here. You can of course just go to the line and just get the piece you want. I just record everything so I can just basically edit it later on. As you can see over here, we got an entire piece of emptiness. Well, we don't need that. We just want the end fragment of this video because that's where he's gonna Wii U very fast. As you can hear, in the beginning, it's just very soft. You see, I don't want it. I want to have a real siren, so it should go a little bit faster, obviously. What you want to do is cut everything away that you don't want. So basically, press and hold, and just drag over the piece that you don't want. Press delete, it's gone. Now play it again. Okay, I hear that he is breathing before he is gonna Wii U, and he starts Wii Uing around this middle point, so I'm gonna delete that as well. Of course, it makes more sense to do it over here because that's a change in audio. Received. And then over here, he stops Wii Uing again. Let me just put on a loop because that's what the sound will do in game. It will loop. Change the loop a little bit like that. Play it. There you go. Right now it's not very loud. If you want to make your track louder, you just have to go to effects and to, I believe it's called amplify in English. But of course you have to select everything by just pressing Ctrl A with your mouse in one of those channels. You're gonna go to effects. You're gonna go to, I believe it's amplify, so it's probably for you it's up here because it's alphabetical. But it should look like something like this. It has the dB over here, so you want to make that louder. I'm just gonna put it on 20. You can hear the extreme is a bit rough to say, but you can hear it's way louder, and that's what we want. What you want to do then is basically file, export SOGG. Call it what you want to call it. I'm going to call it siren. Don't put a hoofdletter. Just put a normal letter. Why I call it siren? That's because the file in game is called siren, and you need to have the exact same name. Otherwise, the game wouldn't notice that that is the file he wants to read. Save it like that. What you want to do then is open up your Explorer. I already did. I'm going to show you where to find it. What you want to do is you want to go to your local drive. Basically, this for me is a C, my C drive. If you're in there, you're going to go to Program Files. You're going to go to, in this example, Steam. In this example, that's going to be Steam. Sorry. You're going to go to Steam Apps. You're going to go to Common. You're going to go to you're going to go to the game, of course. For me, it's going to be Stormworks this time. It will work with other games. It depends just on what the structure is. For example, Farming Simulator, it's possible, but for World of Tanks, it's probably possible, but you got to go somewhere else. And I'm not sure if it's legal for World of Tanks. It probably is because it isn't actually affecting the game. But for me, the audio that I want is located in FX4. I just know this because, of course, I've looked this up multiple times. It's going to be alphabetical again, so it's going to be siren. As you can see, siren is called siren. And this one we need to reload. There we go, because now we got siren over here. This is the one we currently have in-game. What you want to do is you basically want to get this one in there. You want to cut the siren out. Just delete it. What you're gonna do then is you're gonna change the name. I changed it to FX4. Why? Because it's located in FX4. If you take a audio file outside of this file and you put it in here, like a day after or maybe a week later, you want to change it back, and you don't know where it was located. So always change it to where it was located, or no, let me see. I can just delete this. There you go. There you go. Just write down where it was located, or just do it like me. Put it behind it, like that. Right now it's changed. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into the game. There you go. We can play it. You can hear that the sound has changed. Basically, it works for a farming simulator as well. You just have to look it up in another kind of file or map, but it works basically exactly the same. Mostly for all games, as long as you have the same file name and it's the same file, OGG or MP4 or what else. As you can hear, we have now a real air raid siren. Can't hear that well, so let me put it a bit louder. See, we got that right now. Just go out, save it all. We can just go back to the files and show you that that is exactly the sound, because I forgot to do that. Let me go. Let me see. It's in FX4 right now. So the siren, this is the original siren from the game. Basically what I just did was I basically did it wrong way around, because of course I have a siren. I believe it's this one. Yes, I made this siren with the Audacity. That's what you just saw, right? And what you want to do at this point, because you probably didn't have modified it like I have, you want to get this siren into the files where it has to be located, and take the one that's in there, take it out. Probably put some kind of symbol behind this, so you can just put it in here and then take this one out. Otherwise it would overwrite, and you don't want to overwrite it. You just want to swap it out, so you can swap it back in as I just did. As you can hear, this is the air raid siren. That's the original. That's what we just put into the game, and you just hear it inside the game that this is the sound. It's basically pretty straightforward. If you just want to get rid of the siren, because currently it's bugged, so it keeps making noise even when there's nothing going on. What you just want to do is you want to click and drag it and put it in a file somewhere, and then basically what you did is you just deleted this sound out of the game, but all the other sounds that are located underneath the same audio how do you say this, the same audio type, maybe. If you're in game, you basically have 5 volume sliders. One is for master, so basically everything. You got one for sounds, environment, music, and I believe there was someone else. If you have multiple sounds, yes, and one of the sounds is annoying, you want to get it out, but you don't want to mute the rest, what you do is just take it out. If you don't care about the rest, then you just move that slider down, obviously. But the siren is located underneath the sound slider in game, and underneath the sound slider in game you have your footsteps as well. And if you don't hear your footsteps in a game, it's pretty strange. It works very weirdly. So yeah, this is how to do it. I hope it was clear. I tried to do this as fast as possible, because I just had a video that was 30 minutes, and that was a little bit too long for something so simple as this. So I hope this worked out for you. If you want to change something else, you can of course change something else, like a turbine. If you have a better turbine than this, then you can just change it. Everything as well. I don't know what the white noise. Oh that was I'm sorry for that. But yeah, you can just change everything up if you like. Make sure to know the location where it was. Note it down or put it behind it. If you just go over something like the siren, if you I believe if you press it once and then twice shortly after, or a little bit after it, you can edit it, or you just go over it and press F2, you can edit it as well. What I used to do is just put down the map file behind it, so you know where it's located. If you just want to silence up the siren and you don't want to delete it, which is possible as well, what you're just gonna do is press something behind it. Let's say the activated. If you just put something behind it that changes the name of the siren, it will be deactivated, because the game can only read file siren or file Roger lower dash beep. If it's not that name, he cannot find it. It's pretty simple. So I hope this was clear. If it was clear, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for more. There's coming up a video probably next weekend, where I have made a build in Stormworks. If you're interested in Stormworks, make sure to come back and I will show you how you can make a somewhat guidable torpedo. So make sure to tune in then. My name is GG Games and I hope to see you all another time. Bye bye.